Hello everyone, what's up? Here we are going to learn about React Bootstrap. At first, few questions may come in your mind. Bootstrap is most popular CSS framework. This is totally free and open source. That means you can use it and edit it as your requirement. By using Bootstrap, you don't need to style by using CSS. They already made all of the styling for you. You just need to use their classes in your website or in your HTML tag. Now the second question may comes on your mind, that is, what is React Bootstrap? You use jQuery or JavaScript support. But in here you don't need to use any jQuery or any JavaScript. By using React, all the support of JavaScript, this React is going to do that. All the components made with React is using in React Bootstrap. Why React Bootstrap? React Bootstrap is complete re-implementation of Bootstrap components. By using React Bootstrap, you don't need to use any Bootstrap.js or bootstrapmin.js, or either you don't need any other JavaScript support from anywhere. You can do everything by using React Bootstrap. Before moving forward, I want to share you some videos I have, that is corporate website design. I made a playlist where I have used different kind of CSS framework like Semantic UI, Bootstrap, or Materialize CSS. Here in this video I have created a simple responsive Bootstrap 4 blog. If you want to learn more about Bootstrap, you can see this tutorial. Link will be in the description of your video. And this is the complete blog, how it's look like, you can see. And I have made a travel website by using Bootstrap. This is the preview. You can see this is the preview of the travel website. You can also get the link of this video from the description, and of course all of the source code will be free, and all of the source code of this video also free. You can check out in the description box. Enough talking. Without further ado, let's get started. Open your favorite browser and search for Node.js. From here, you'll get the first link from Node.js site. You can use LTS version or current version. I will download current version. Okay, open the folder where you have downloaded Node.js. Here in the download folder, I have downloaded Node.js. Just double click on it to install Node.js. Preparing for install. Click next few times, accept all license terms and conditions. Okay, next, install. It will take few seconds to install Node.js on a system. Okay, now open your PowerShell or command line. I will go with command line, cmd search for, and from here just back to directory, user, cd, name of your user, / desktop. Now we are on the desktop. From desktop, let's check it out whether we have downloaded or installed Node.js or not. Let's check it out. Just write Node. You can see the Node current version we are using is 14.8.0. One more thing we are going to check is npm version. Now currently we are using 6.14.7 npm version. By using Node.js, we are going to install React app in our desktop. Okay, just write npx create React app and name of our app, that would be React Bootstrap. And for making any name, make sure you start with lowercase and you don't give any space between them, and you use dash or underline, something like that. React Bootstrap login. We are going to make a simple login page in this tutorial series. Okay, just wait until the process is finished. It will take me 1 or 2 minutes. It's depend on your internet speed or your computer speed. Okay, it's installing React project. In the meantime, let's take a look at reactjs.org. This is the website for React.js. Just click on docs. From here you can see create a new React app. This is the way you can create a new React app. That is what we have did. We have created a new React app. This is the name of our app. We made it React Bootstrap login. And next thing we are going to do is we are going to change directly to the folder that we have made. And the very next thing we are going to do is npm start. Once you do start on the browser, it will open that we can see. Now let's take a look at the React Bootstrap website. From here you see this is the React Bootstrap website. Just click on get started, and this is how we are going to install React Bootstrap and Bootstrap itself. Okay, let's take a look. Is installation completed or not? It is taking long time. Okay, creating a app is done. Now next thing we are going to do is change directly to that app. That is this. We can just copy this command. They have suggest command for us. Just copy it and paste it on your terminal. And now we are on the React Bootstrap login, this page. Now we have to do npm start. They have made our command. Okay, let's take a look how does it work. Now it will automatically open with this localhost colon 3000, this port number. Okay, let's check it out. Localhost colon 3000. In case you haven't set any default web browser, then you can just write localhost, spelling was wrong, localhost 3000. This is how your app will open on the browser. Now next thing, we need to edit our code, so we need a code editor. So I will use Visual Studio Code. You can use Atom or Sublime Text, it's up to you. Okay, from Visual Studio Code, click on File, Add Folder to Workspace. The folder we made in desktop. Here it is, app.js. Now in here click on View Terminal. From terminal we are not in the current directory, so delete it. Once again click on View and Terminal. Now we are on the directory React Bootstrap app, login app. Okay, let's install Bootstrap and React Bootstrap. npm, these two things we need to install manually. Now let's check it out. Package.json. Inside package.json, you see in the dependency there are two dependency has been added, React Bootstrap and Bootstrap itself. Okay, inside source folder we are going to create one more folder, components. At first in app.js we don't need any header. Let's write React Bootstrap, save it, and in public folder we have a file index.html. We want to write our title React Bootstrap, save it and reload the page. It's saying React Bootstrap, and on the title you can see the React Bootstrap. We are going to implement React Bootstrap in here. Below this app.css, let's import React Bootstrap. Because this is a CSS file, so just write bootstrap /dist /css /bootstrap. Let's check it out. In node module we have a folder of bootstrap. Let's check it out. Here it is. In bootstrap we have dist folder, css, bootstrap.css. There it is. Now let's close this node module things. We don't need anymore. Now we can add our component to our project. Let's add a button at first. There are two ways to import button in our project. Let me show you the first way. First way is to just write import button from, this would be React Bootstrap /button. This should be from. Inside this div, let's write button click me. That is the text of our button. This is the nice little stylish button. This was the first way to importing anything, any component in React Bootstrap. Let me show you the another way. Another way, just give a double bracket inside this component and remove this component name here. Okay, this way we can import multiple things. Let me show you. Alert message. We need variant in here. Just write variant is equal primary. Save it. Let's check it out. It's showing the primary message, alert message. Okay. Now there are another way to importing CSS file in here. Just remove this line and we'll use CDN for now. Go to React Bootstrap site. From here click on get started. In below here you see the style sheet. This was the first way and this was the second way. Just add this URL link inside our public folder, this index.html file below title or above title. Add this link, it will work perfectly fine as previous. You see, it's working perfectly. Now the very next thing will go with the previous method. So save it and Ctrl Z, undo it. Okay. Now you see how Bootstrap is. Because we have included CSS styling of Bootstrap, we can use any classes from Bootstrap. If you are familiar with Bootstrap, then you can use all of the classes in here. Okay, let's make it deep. Let me show you how we can do that. Because we are using React, this is not HTML, so we have to use class name. In the place of class we have to use class name. For button, bootstrap class was button secondary button. Let's check it out, save it, and this is our secondary button. Okay, let's get rid of all of them